Hello and welcome. Welcome to your December 2021 TarotScopes with me, Intuitive Rene. It's always such an honor and a privilege to be here to do these videos for you, and I do so enjoy doing the TarotScopes. So what is TarotScopes? What are TarotScopes? So TarotScopes are 12 videos, 12 individual separate videos with the same structure. So basically it's 12 readings that I do for each sign of the zodiac to give you a little bit of insight, a little bit of information, a little bit of guidance, a little bit of preparedness for the month ahead. And usually when I do the TarotScopes, I usually have a sort of the same reading that I do where we draw the same kind of spread, the same kind of layout. But this month I thought I would change it up a little bit because it is December. We are going into the last month of 2021. I can't quite wrap my head around that. It's crazy. The end of 2021. We're there. We've done it. And I'm one of those kind of people who believe that there's certain lessons and certain objectives and certain things that we have to go through during the year, that the universe, that spirit have laid out in front of us. And if we don't achieve, if we don't process, if we don't go through that, if we don't have the understanding, then maybe we carry it over into next year. And we're all carrying a lot, okay? Our shoulders are all quite heavy laden. So I want to help you to make sure that you're not carrying any excess baggage, any excess lessons, learning, objectives, and understandings into 2022. So with that said, what I thought I would do with the TarotScopes for December is we're going to have a look at, like, for each sign of the zodiac, what was the main objective that you needed to experience, to learn, or to understand during 2021. We're going to look at where you are now, and we're going to look at where you're moving to. So we're sort of going to see that progression. And then I've got a couple of other things that we're going to do. So basically the idea here is that hopefully this particular reading is going to help you tick all the boxes for 2021, okay? Tick all the boxes to make sure that as you progress into 2022, that we're leaving all our baggage behind, that we've done everything we needed to, we've understood and processed and handled everything that we needed to, and that we are clear to move forward and to start 2022 off with a clear slate, that we've got nothing unresolved that we need to still handle as well. So it's about just eliminating a little bit of the baggage and clearing the way so that you can move into 2022 and have an awesome year, because I really am very confident that 2022 is going to be better than 2021. And we all know that 2021 has been better than 2020. We've had our challenges this year, there's no doubt about it. And we probably will have some more challenges going forward. But generally speaking, I think it's going to be awesome. So let me just take a minute here to explain TarotScopes. So it's done based on your sun sign. So whether you're an Aries, a Pisces, or whatever it may be, okay? And I record each reading with the intention that it be relevant and appropriate for your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign. So those of you who are into astrology and know all of those things, you can go and read or watch or listen to those videos as well, those readings, to get additional information or insight. But typically sun signs is sufficient, okay? So you know what your sun sign is. And if you don't, I'm happy to give you the little list of born between these dates, this is what your sign is, kind of thing. But it is always nice to know what your moon sign is or what your rising sign is. Google is your friend there, okay? Google will help you as to how to figure it out, how to get it, and what it all means. So do go and Google it for that information. But I create these videos with the intention to help you on those areas, on those aspects of yourself, for each sign of the zodiac. So each reading has the same structure. I'm using the same set of cards in the same format or the same layout, but obviously the information that I receive and that I read in the cards will be different for each sign of the zodiac. So I will flip the camera around so that you will see the cards, you will see the table, just to make it easier, so that it gives you something to focus on, and it saves me having to hold up a whole bunch of cards. I do hope that you enjoy your reading. I do hope that it helps you to tick all the boxes that December needs you to tick, so that we can go into 2022 better ready, more prepared, all of those kind of things. And obviously this is a free service that I'm offering. All I ask in return is that you show your appreciation by giving the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done, please do click that subscribe button. And the other thing that you could possibly do if you want more interaction with me and more from me is maybe consider clicking that join button down there and joining the YouTube family. Basically what that means, it is a monthly subscription service that gives you all sorts of access to various services that I offer, one of them being free readings every Wednesday evening. So every Wednesday evening, 7 p.m. South African time, I do a live reading. You get to post a question and I answer for you on the spot. So do consider clicking that join button now. But anyway, let's get onto your reading. I'm going to flip the camera and let's get started. Okay, Aries, let's get into your reading and let's see what the month of December has in store for you. So I am busy shuffling cards and I'm going to lay them out in a second. What we're doing is, sorry, let me just start off. Let me get my words right. This is the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. It is such an awesome deck, and I'm also working with the Wisdom of the Oracle as well. So these are the decks that I'm working with this month, and we're going to start off as I'm shuffling the cards here. We want to see what was the objective of 2021 for you. So what was the one thing that 2021 needed to show you, teach you, or for you to learn, understand during this year? So what was the objective of 2021? All right, let me cut the deck. And we're going to just draw straight off the top. So that's going to give us the objective of 2021. Then I want to know, in relation to that, where are you? So this is going to be the interesting one, okay? So this was the objective. In relation to that, where are you at the moment? Where are you now? And this is where you're moving to. So these three are going to create a pathway of where you what you should have achieved, where you are, and what's still coming up for you. Then we're going to take another card over here, which is going to give you what you still need to learn. So the year is not done. We've still got the whole month of December. And what do you still need to learn or overcome during the month of December? And finally, what you need to take away from 2021. In other words, what is the so that was the objective, and this is what you've learned or what you're understanding or comprehending. Okay, so we'll turn them over in a second. I want to just take from the Oracle as well. I did give it a good shuffle before I press the record button. So this is the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. It is an awesome Oracle deck. And we're just going to draw this to give us additional added information. Whoopsie. I'm not taking that because that was just my bad shuffling, but what was it? To be fair, okay. So just putting it back in. All right, let's see which oracle we're going to grab to pair with the reading for all Aries energies. Okay, and I'm going to take that one over there. Right. So Aries, putting all the cards away. Let's have a look and see how best to handle what's left of 2021. This is the objective. So this is as you went into the year, as 2021 started, what was the objective for all Aries energies? And what we have there is the World card. Oh, I like that. So the World card is the card of achievement, of success, of accomplishment, of coming full circle. So if you have a look, here he stands as the trophy. You only get the trophy when you win. You only get the trophy when you come first, second, or third, okay? So it's not necessarily the win, but it's when you've accomplished, achieved, and reached and done really well. Surrounding him are all the different elements of the zodiac. So we've got all the different zodiacs, which means it's almost, the words I'm hearing is world domination. But it's not about world domination, Aries. It's about you dominating your world, achieving success within your world. So that was what 2021's original plan for you was. This is something that you needed to achieve. Now I am just going to add in here, this doesn't mean financial success. This doesn't mean that you're going to have absolutely no problems and no worries and no concerns, because life is full of those. But it's just the things that you choose to get involved in, it's about succeeding within those, okay? This is what the objective was. Let's have a look and see where you are, because this may paint a very different picture from where you should have been or what you should have accomplished during the year. So this is going to be, where are you now? So Aries, now you see, we're still working hard. We have got the Three of Coins there. And the Three of Coins is the card of teamwork. It's the card of work. It's the card of putting the effort in. But it's also the card that says that you are being recognized for your achievements, for the things that you're doing, and for the things that you're accomplishing. So it is the card of hard work. It is the card of diligence. And this is where you are. So you know what you want to achieve. You know what you wanted to achieve this year, and you're still working at it, which I think is actually pretty great, considering there's only 1 month left. You know, if you had given up, if you had already thrown in the towel, well, that wouldn't be good. But this is you, Aries, saying that you are still putting the effort in. You're still rocking up every day, and you're still doing your best, and you are being seen and recognized for it, even if you don't feel as if you're making any progress, even if you don't feel as if you're doing very well. Because often with that Three of Coins, that's the message that comes through that says, you know, you're doing well, but you don't feel as if you are. So I'm pleased to see that. So this is what 2021 wanted, the objective. This is where you are at now. So let's just see what is the next natural step in the process here. So where are you moving to going into 2022? And Aries, we've got the Four of Swords. I have to giggle when the Four of Swords comes up, because the Four of Swords is the card of rest. It's the card of doing nothing. It's the card of taking time out to replenish your energies. And I think after this busy year that you've had, okay, that you're having, after this busy time, yeah, it makes sense that we're working hard now so that we can rest, so that we can take it a bit easy. This is not the whole year, okay? This is not the whole of 2022, but this is what comes after this. All right, so all the hard work that you're putting into it now, Aries, is going to pay off for you, and you are going to get a chance to rest. This excites me, friends, because being an Aries myself, I am exhausted and I so look forward to a little bit of R&R, a little bit of rest and recuperation. Okay, let's have a look across the bottom here. I've got 2 more cards across the bottom here, and what we're looking at with this one is, what do you still need to learn and overcome? So we understand the objective, we understand where you are, we understand where you're going. Now, what else do you still need to learn and overcome with what's left of 2021? So in other words, in the month of December. And Aries, what we've got there is the Three of Wands. So we've got all the threes coming through. I know that's a 4. Three of Wands is about following through with your decisions. It's about, you know, knowing what it is you want to do and actually just going on with it. The Three of Wands is the card that says, you know, like what he's doing here is he's standing at a shoreline. Here comes his airship. All right. And he knows he's getting on the airship. He knows the airship is taking him to his next destination. So what he's doing is he's waiting for the airship to dock or to land, and then he's getting on and he's moving on. So it's about divine timing. It's about knowing when is the right time to do the next thing. And honestly, Aries, when I look at this for you, I do think it makes sense, because we want to achieve everything, but we also understand that there's a divine timing, that there are good times and bad times for progress or for holding back or for whatever. And at the moment, you're just going all the time. You're wanting to take it easy, to rest and to rejuvenate your soul, but you know that when the time is right is when you will do it. And I do think as well, this card is the card of patience. You know, the Three of Wands is saying you've made the decisions, you know what you need to do, but now you have to wait. Everything is ready, everything is there, but you've got to wait. You can't get on the ship if the ship hasn't docked, if the ship isn't right there in front of you. You know, it's pointless. So it is just about a little bit of patience and knowing. So this is what you still need to learn and overcome, and it's about learning the patience, learning perfect timing. All right, learning perfect timing. And Aries, here with our card number 5, is looking at the 4 that we've got. What can you take from 2021? This is the objective of what it was supposed to happen. What is the big lesson for you? What is the thing that you can take? What can you take from 2021? And let's have a look. 4 of Wands. 3, 4, 3, 4. I think this is actually very, very interesting. And I'm going to say to you that the 4 of Wands is the card of commitment. It's the card of of just, I want to say, celebrating success. Four of Wands is often the card where we show, in other tarot decks, in traditional tarot, it normally has a bride and a groom underneath the gazebo celebrating their union. It's a card of commitment, long-term commitment. So what can you take from 2021, Aries, is you can take the longevity and understanding, sticking with something through to the end, understanding that you don't give up before the right time, learning the patience, learning that timing is everything, but also recognizing that hard work, you don't stop it just because you're tired. You keep going until you have achieved everything that you need to, want to, and should. All right. So when I look at this, I am going to say to you, Aries, that December gives you the opportunity to tie up loose ends. All right. Whatever you've been doing, whatever's currently going on, it's about just ticking off all your boxes. Go through your to-do list, go through everything that you have on your plate at the moment, and be selective as to what really needs your attention now and what can wait a little bit. And if anything can wait a little bit, put it off. But the other thing is, I want you to celebrate and acknowledge your longevity, your commitment, the things that you've stuck by, because the things that you've stuck through this whole year are actually what gives you the success and is what helps you to recognize the accomplishments of what you've achieved in your life. All right, with this year, remember, we're talking about 2021 and moving into 2022. I want to turn the oracle over because I'm very interested to see how it's going to connect the dots and what else it wants to offer for us as we finish off 2021 and move into, truth be told. Truth be told. And you know what? I do think I accept this. Now, I am going to say to you, truth be told is basically saying to you, it's about honesty. It's about you not being honest with the other people in your life, but being honest with yourself around how hard you've worked, around how tired you are, around how impatient you are, and how you just want everything to happen now. And also, truth be told is about being honest with yourself about the commitment that you have made to yourself. So maybe at this point you could take a minute to think about any new, what do they call them, New Year's resolutions that you might have made at the beginning of 2021, and ask yourself, how are we, how did you do, are you on track, or did you stick with it, or did you not stick with it? And let's learn that. Let's learn from 2021 so that as we go into a new opportunity, a new year, a new 12-month cycle, we can make the right commitments to the right things at the right times so that we can achieve the success and the happiness that we need. So Aries, I think you've actually done really well. When I look at this, I have to say to you that it's not looking too bad. It's not looking awful. I think you've done really well, and I think you can give yourself a good pat on the back. You're not done yet, though, so you can't stop now. Even though you may want to because you are exhausted, it is about just persevering, pushing through to the end, seeing it through to completion, because that's the most important thing for you, is seeing it through to completion. Truth be told is telling you to be honest with yourself about all of this, and not trying to take shortcuts or not trying to be smart about anything. Truth be told is telling you to be honest with yourself. And if you look at the little owl that we have, the windows to his soul are open, okay? The windows in his tummy are open, and we can see through that. If the windows are closed, if the doors are closed, we can't see. So it's about opening that and being open and honest with yourself around all that you committed to this year, all that you have achieved and what you have not achieved. And just, I want to say, celebrate the victories, celebrate your successes, and actually recognize that you've actually done really, really well. You really have. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Aries. And I know that if we learn these lessons, if we take from this, that our commitment and sticking through with the thing will give us the push, the energy that we need in 2022 to have an even better year with more success and more happiness. All right, Aries, let's do this. Let's do December 2021, and let's get ourselves ready for an exciting 2022. As always, friends, with love and blessings, from my heart to yours, and until we connect again, take care.